And welcome back to Pure Nebraska. Mondays here on the show, we like to put the Alliance for the Future of Agriculture in the spotlight. The group is also known as AFAN.
AFAN is connecting us today with a person who has a couple of big events to talk about that are important to Nebraska farmers and ranchers. Joining us now is Rod Johnson. He is the Executive Director of the Nebraska State Dairy Association. Glad to have you here today.
Glad to join you.
Yeah. Dealing with the cold all right?
Oh yeah. It's January in Nebraska. We better expect a little bit of that.
Right.
That's right.
Well, there are a lot of things always happening in January as far as conventions, and you have the 2016 Nebraska Dairy Convention coming up, so what can people expect?
Well, it's actually on February 2nd,
Okay.
and we're having it in Columbus again this year. And this is an opportunity to bring the dairy industry together, our processors and our suppliers, as well as our dairy producers, to work together to talk about some of the current issues that are going on. And we have some educational opportunities for our producers to work on some of the issues that they face in production on the farm.
Mm-hmm. I know we have a graphic that kind of explains the where and the when, and maybe we'll look at that as we talk a little bit more. But what is one of the main topics for dairy producers right now? Is one of the goals to maybe even get more dairy producers in Nebraska?
That is an ongoing goal for us. It's kind of an ironic situation. We have gotten to a situation where I say the pipeline's full. We've got more milk than we have processing capacity right at the current time. And that goes all the way up and down the I-29 corridor, which is a very major portion of the dairy industry in the upper Midwest. So right now our focus really is making some contacts with dairy processors, trying to find a way to expand the processing capacity in Nebraska.
And the information again is for the conference. It's in Norfolk, right?
No, it's in Columbus.
Columbus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Columbus.
Columbus,
Okay,
yeah.
Columbus. I don't know why I said Norfolk.
Well,
You know,
It
I
used to
wrote
be
this
in
whole
Columbus.
thing.
Yeah. So it's in Columbus, and who's one of your speakers?
We have a couple of major speakers to talk about production issues. One is Dr. Dan Shearer from Iowa State University, talking about hoof care and leg care. Well, our animals, as they move in and out of the milking parlor and around the farm, they need to make sure that they have good, solid foundation, so to speak, and foot issues is a concern. So this is one of the major topics. And then we also have a speaker, Peter Erickson, who is from New Hampshire, but he's a very noted speaker on calf care. Baby calves, that first 30 days is the foundation of the herd 2 years down the road. So we need to make sure that we take good care and get those calves off to a good start. So this is one of our speakers.
Okay, all right. So now's the time to register and maybe get interested in the convention that's coming up, and maybe they could contact you for more information.
You bet. They can contact me through our website, which is nebraskamilk.org, or contact me directly, and we'd be glad to get people involved.
We don't have a lot of time, but we wanted to mention something about this farm crisis workshop that is also coming up.
Yes, in cooperation with the Midwest Dairy Association, on February 23rd, we'll be having a farm crisis workshop. And this is an opportunity to help producers be prepared for whatever could happen. We've all heard about what happened in the poultry industry with the bird flu situation. We've had tornadoes that have hit livestock farms in the past. And this is a workshop. We're going to work on some of the planning aspects of being prepared for a crisis should it hit you.
Okay, and that is happening in Norfolk.
That one is in Norfolk on February 23rd, correct?
That's what you were thinking
That's
about.
what I think I was. The Dairy Convention in Columbus and this one in Norfolk. Okay.
All right, Rod, thank you.
Thanks,
You bet.
Rob.
Thanks for
being
having
here
me on.
today.